your current job, who do you work for and how long have you had your current role?
My current job at the Summit County Historical Society of Akron, Ohio is president and CEO. I've been at the Summit County Historical Society for 22 years. I started as the curator and I'm now the president of the organization.
What experiences or specific people helped you decide what you wanted to do for a career?
So I'm glad you asked that. My biggest influences have been my family, hanging out with my grandparents and liking what they did as children. I didn't realize was such an odd thing at the time. And so it kind of paved that way for my love of history. But I had an amazing history teacher, Roger Pick-and-Paul, in grade school. And then my junior year, I took the ACT and you had to answer all these questions. And like a typical teenager, I thought it was absolutely stupid and a waste of my time. And a few months later, I received a letter in the mail from Southeast Missouri State University that said, "Do you love history, but you don't want to teach?" And that changed my life. And I decided to go there and become a Bachelor of Science student in Historic Preservation. It was one of 4 schools in the nation that had it as an undergrad. And because of that, I had the chance to meet people from all over the country, and I had the opportunity to learn about what professionals do in the museum world, and I loved it.
What do you find most rewarding about your career? What keeps you coming back every day?
Well, 2 things. It's the people. I love our volunteers, our staff, our board members, but also the neat people I get to meet. And so I have met musicians, historians, amazing individuals that have had a public life, like my friend Dorothy Jackson, who was the first African-American individual in a cabinet position in the city of Akron. There are amazing people around us. And so I love learning about them. And then I love the things. I love the artifacts, and our biggest artifacts are our buildings. And so it's been my pleasure for over 20 years to take care of the Perkins Stone Mansion and the John Brown House to make them accessible for people to learn about our past so we can live our present and prepare for the future.
What is the most challenging aspect of your career?
The most challenging part of being at the Summit County Historical Society is the fact that we're a small nonprofit, but we have big responsibilities. And so in that aspect, I'm the only full-time person right now, and so that number of part-time employees ebbs and flows. And to be able to do our work, we need money. And so money is the biggest challenge at the Historical Society because we definitely have fantastic artifacts and great ideas, and we present wonderful programs, but it takes money to make it happen.
Share something you need to know in this job that you didn't learn in school.
A lot of people make the assumption because you're from a small place that you probably didn't get the same education, and I actually feel that where I grew up in the Shenandoah district of rural Noble County in Ohio provided me with all the tools that I needed. And so as you grow in your profession, you develop better skills. And so I would say that I actually was given the skills that I needed to be successful in my job. But as you move along, then you hone those skills. Probably the thing that's most important is relationships. And so through my opportunities at elementary, middle, high school, and even college, I had the experience to be exposed to a variety of different people and personalities. And that can be the hardest thing, is dealing with someone's personality that's different than yours and how to respond to them in a way that you can negotiate or you can compromise, that your voice can be heard, and also that you can share the skills that you have, because it can be intimidating.